Hey everybody, what's up? Of course, JD here, Martial Arts Limited, and I have an important question to ask you guys. What do you think is the one core technique that anybody should know for self-defense? So you're that soccer mom, you're the person who hasn't done any kind of exercise or fitness for a really long time. I have been teaching self-defense. I probably taught over 100 classes of self-defense in my years of teaching martial arts, and I get this question a lot. And so I'm asking you guys, what do you think the one technique is that someone should know for self-defense? Go ahead, put in the comments below what you think it is. Okay, so now we're gonna go out to RKM. We're gonna talk to martial art instructors and YouTubers, Shane Fazen, Icy Mike, and Sensei Seth, and see what they have to say that you guys should know for that one technique for self-defense. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say.
Best techniques to teach somebody for self-defense. So I know you just said earlier, this is a self-defense gym, and so we do certain things, like even if I bumped him, I don't say, hey, I'm sorry, because it's like situational awareness, which I know is not a thing. But so you guys have people at your gym, and so if you're going to teach a self-defense seminar or whatever, it's like, hey, this is the core thing that someone needs to know for self-defense.
I think we're thinking the same thing. Yeah. I'll go. I'll do it. I know JD pretty well.
Okay.
There's no such thing as a technique for self-defense. Self-defense is a thing about principles, about mindset, about concept. The mechanics of what to do, punches, kicks. Learn to wrestle, learn to box, learn to do jiu-jitsu, learn to get up when someone takes you to the ground against your will. I do have one weird trick to win any street fight.
Any street fight?
Yes.
Ever?
Is that a video?
You just carry around, look, you
A
just
knife?
always carry around one of these, and then you put it in, and then they're like, whoa, I don't want to mess with that guy.
I thought it was going to be like that, that unicorn thing. That guy rips his clothes off and he's like, come here. And
That would help too. One weird trick to win any street fight. This would be a good thumbnail.
Keep that in your pocket.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Great video idea.
No, the thing is, you got to train hard, and you got to train your mindset to have the right thing. That's a hard thing to train, because we saw earlier when we did the stuff with Seth,
Right.
where he did multiple attackers. A lot of good martial artists and fighters in the room, and a lot of us were sort of slow to start, because it wasn't like ding, ding, ding.
Right.
Let's establish a jab. Let's figure out the timing. It's like go, and it's not go. It's oh shit. And then you have to get in the fight.
Right.
If I had to go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, if we can give the viewers a takeaway of that mindset, like if my mom asked this question,
I was going to say, like, what about the soccer mom or the parents that drop their kids off? Like, that's the...
there has to be a switch where you recognize the moment. There's a threat. I'm under attack, and I have to turn into a monster. I have to scream at the top of my lungs. I have to hammer fist, claw, bite, scratch, do everything that I can, because they're not going to prevent me from going home to my family. They're trying to hurt me. I'm going to hurt them 10 times more. Like, that's got to be your mindset, and you have to be able to switch in the moment. So that's what I would say.
Is that something you teach at your gym? Like, I do have that policy for my people. Like, if they're there for self-defense, I say, hey, when we do self-defense, the primary purpose for this is to get you home. Not competition, not to get a dominant position, not to trade, but your purpose is to get home, period. Is that something you guys talk about or no?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to teach self-defense, right? I teach fighting. I teach people how to fight, how to punch, how to kick, how to take people down, how to not get taken down, how to get up if you get taken down. How do you use those tools? That's the thing, is flipping that switch, which is not only hard to train. You can train it. Nobody really wants to do it. Like, why? Because kickboxing's fun. Kickboxing's fun, easy, and it's unknown. I understand it. Real self-defense training has variables that you don't know about before the drill starts, and it's more about mechanically. If you don't know how to fight, we're not going to show you one move to win a fight. So whatever, like Shane said, if you don't know how to box and wrestle, it's do whatever, but do it immediately. No one wants to train self-defense. Most gyms I see that say they train self-defense, they train MMA, and then sometimes they have weapons in some drills. You know what I mean? Real self-defense training is not ego-affirming, because everybody sucks. Everybody sucks. You know? You take a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, purple belt, brown belt, maybe even a black belt. He's hot shit, right? I pull a shock knife out. Hold on. I'm losing belts here. You know what I mean?
Right.
If he practices and trains, he's gonna start taking that thing from me right away, as long as he learns to play the game. But it's not ego-affirming, because it's scary and it hurts. You know. But flipping that switch is probably, if you had to, what do we need to do first? Turn it on. Go.
I think we all have fingernails. We all have teeth. I would say get primal. Get primal.
Yeah. If you ain't gonna learn to box and wrestle.
Yeah.
Cool. Seth, any input as you did this earlier? Have you tried to do self-defense, same style?
If I will teach self-defense techniques with the sole purpose that they realize it's way harder than they thought, and then hopefully they'll come back.
Yeah.
And then I can convince them more and more that what we're doing is there's that one move could work, but the odds of you needing that one move are 1 in a million.
Yeah.
If that one terrific. If I'll teach wrist releases as self-defense stuff more than I will a punch. I'll teach you the mechanics of a punch, and I'll teach you some wrist releases and some things that if you get grabbed and you get grabbed again, hopefully you can make some chase. But that I tell them always that ultimately won't help you.
Yeah.
Because if they're grabbing you once and you're still there, then they're gonna grab you.
Yeah.
But I would say being acclimated to some sort of high raised
situational awareness.
Yeah, sorry, all of my adrenaline is gone because of what happened earlier, and I've been at a floor ever since. But yeah, that's my note.
Yeah.
So it sounds like practice makes permanent again.
You
got to drill
guys
for it to come out of you.
You got to practice and train. If you're untrained, you need to practice and train at how to fight to get better at fighting. I know it sounds crazy, but there's people that don't actually get that. And if you are trained, you need to say, am I really training for self-defense? Is this real? We had a champion boxer here, and when we got into a live scenario, he was like, oh, crap, I'm not trying to get hit. I'm going to shoot a takedown.
I don't know if that means more about his or my inability to defend a takedown. I don't know what that means.
No. It was on the person under the stress making that decision to punch or takedown.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
With all the known variables, he's going to punch all day long. But once stuff get weird, I gotta get control of this thing. And you have to practice for that particular style of stress.
Got it.
Not you get to pick your poison and choose the range and choose the engagement. You don't always get to pick.
So there you have it. What do you guys think? Do you agree with what they had to say or not? Go ahead and put in the comments below what you think, and I will try to respond to every single comment I can. Also, if you haven't already done so, which I'm sure you have, but just in case, please subscribe to their channels as well. So Shane Fazen, of course, has tons of great stuff out there. Icy Mike is great for the self-defense and the different striking and stuff like that. I've actually bought some of the products I have based on his recommendation, and I can say thumbs up. Some of the stuff's been really good. And then last but not least, of course, make sure you sign up for Sensei Seth. He does great job at storytelling and letting people know kind of what's what in the different world of martial arts. And he's right now on a kind of a journey of trying out different styles and then giving you guys a synopsis of it. So if you haven't subscribed to their channels, please do so. And last but not least, hit that bell icon if you want to know when all the next videos are coming out from all of us here at Martial Arts Limited. Hit that like button if you like this video, and then smash, you know what to do, smash that subscribe button. It really helps us out. We're about to hit 15K and can't do that without your help. Cool. We'll see you guys later. This is JD, and I'm out.